Gardening in Spain or England is an absolute pleasure, and in Spain there are a whole myriad of plants and flowers to discover. In today's programme, we're going to our local garden centre where we're going to learn all the vocabulary about plants, flowers and even garden furniture. My name's Martine Williams and you're watching Learn the Lingo. So we're in this fantastic garden centre, or Centro de Jardinería, where they sell everything from plants, plantas, to pots, tiestos, and even muebles de jardín, garden furniture. Let's learn how to ask for a few basic things that we may need for our garden. So, for example, to say, what is the name of this plant? We say, ¿Cómo se llama esta planta?
¿Cómo se llama esta planta? What is the name of this plant?
Let's say it together. ¿Cómo se llama esta planta? So perhaps we want to know if the plant needs a lot of light. To say this, we could say, ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz?
Esta planta necesita mucha luz. Does this plant need a lot of light?
Let's say it again. ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz? Does this plant need a lot of light? Or perhaps, does this plant need a bigger pot? ¿Esta planta necesita un tiesto más grande? Or even, does this plant flower all the year round? ¿Esta planta florece todo el año?
Esta planta florece todo el año. Does this plant flower all year round?
Because of the fantastic climate in southern Spain, there are a huge variety of plants and flowers, and maybe even some that we don't know about. Let's have a look round and check out some new vocabulary of plants and flowers. Clavel de moro, French marigold. Pervinca de Madagascar, Madagascar periwinkle. Ficus benjamina, weeping fig. Hortensia, hydrangea. Celosia plumosa, Prince of Wales feathers. Limonero, lemon tree. Cactus, cactus. Palmera, palm tree. It's amazing what you can find in a garden centre. Wow, this plant's amazing. Let's try out our new phrases and ask the shop assistant all about it.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo se llama esta planta?
Fucsia.
So I said, ¿Cómo se llama esta planta? What's this plant called? And she said, fucsia, or fuchsia. ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz?
Solo por la mañana.
So I said, ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz? Does this plant need a lot of light? And she said, solo de la mañana, which means only in the morning. Muy bien. ¿Y esta planta florece todo el año?
Solo en primavera.
So I asked, does this plant flower all year round? ¿Esta planta florece todo el año? And she said, solo en primavera, only in springtime. Muy bien, gracias.
De nada.
¿Cómo se llama esta planta? What is the name of this plant? ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz? Does this plant need a lot of light? ¿Esta planta necesita un tiesto más grande? Does this plant need a bigger pot? ¿Esta planta florece todo el año? Does this plant flower all year round? A useful phrase to know when we go to a garden centre or anywhere else really, and we want to buy something that's not immediately visible, would be this: vendéis, or do you sell? Let's say it: vendéis. Now, we can add this to almost any item that we want to buy. So, for example, we could say, vendéis tijeras de jardín, which is, do you sell garden shears?
¿Vendéis tijeras de jardín? Do you sell garden shears?
¿Vendéis tijera de jardín? Do you sell garden shears?
Or, vendéis semillas de plantas, which is, do you sell plant seeds?
¿Vendéis semillas de plantas? Do you sell plant seeds?
¿Vendéis de semilla de plantas? Do you sell plant seeds?
Or even, vendéis corta céspedes? Do you sell lawnmowers?
¿Vendéis corta céspedes? Do you sell lawnmowers?
¿Vendéis corta céspedes? Do you sell lawnmowers?
Or maybe, vendéis abono? Do you sell fertilizer?
¿Vendéis abono? Do you sell fertilizer?
One of the great things about garden centres now is that you can find almost anything that you want, including garden furniture or muebles de jardín. Here we have una fuente, or a fountain. Una estatua, a statue. A table, una mesa, and a bench, un banco. Una tumbona, a sunbed. Or una barbacoa, a barbecue. And una caseta de jardín, a garden shed. Or even un perro, a dog. Whilst I'm getting to know my new friend, let's have a quick recap on everything that we've learned so far today. ¿Cómo se llama esta planta? What is the name of this plant? ¿Esta planta necesita mucha luz? Does this plant need a lot of light? ¿Esta planta necesita un tiesto más grande? Does this plant need a bigger pot? ¿Esta planta florece todo el año? Does this plant flower all year round? ¿Vendéis tijeras de jardín? Do you sell garden shears? ¿Vendéis semillas de plantas? Do you sell plant seeds? ¿Vendéis corta céspedes? Do you sell lawnmowers? ¿Vendéis abono? Do you sell fertilizer? That's all we've got time for on today's Learn the Lingo at the Garden Centre. Don't forget, please keep sending us all your emails to learnthelingo@livinginspain.tv. And hasta la próxima. See you next time.